Alright, so I want to make a video where I explain the mechanics of a farm and you get to try to create it by yourself, but you will know the mechanics because I will tell you the mechanics. So it's not going to be like a step-to-step tutorial, but it's going to like put you in the right direction and you can make like your custom farm by yourself so you can like be more proud of it. Yeah, I'll give you an example. Alright, so I am in my survival world with a couple of my friends, and I want to build a cactus farm because I needed green dye. This is what we'll be building in a cactus farm. So I literally just looked up a farm design, look at a picture, and I try to make one myself, and it's quite easy. So I'm going to try to explain mechanics of a cactus farm for the first video, ouch, and maybe I'll try to get a little bit more complicated with farms. But yeah, cactus farms are one of those things where you just make one and you'll have enough like forever, like it'll just go through passively. So let's go back and I will show you. Okay, we're back on the main world to demonstrate the mechanics of a cactus farm. The first mechanic of a cactus farm is to actually have it grow and break. Now to have it grow, you need to have a block with sand so the sand doesn't fall, and a cactus. There you go. The cactus will just grow right there. But you have to have a break. To have a break, you have to have a block next to the cactus. So if I place a block over here, it will break because it does not like to be next to blocks. So if we have a fence gate right over here on the block where it grows, it will grow up, touch the block, and the cactus will be like, wait, I hate this. So it will just break and fall to a collection system down below, but we'll go over that later. So if I set the random tick speed by 1000%, you will see the cactus starts growing very fast and will touch the fence gate and will just fall off to a collection system we will build later. Okay, so we went over the mechanics of the cactus growing and breaking, so now the cactus is just going to be on the floor, so we have to collect that somehow. But before we collect it, we gotta move it to a certain spot on the floor so it's easier to collect. I would recommend using water, or can move up to 8 blocks from the source, so we can manipulate water to go to a single block, which will be very useful so we don't waste as much iron as we would have to do if we built the whole hopper minecart system from the entire farm. Okay, so far we have learned how to grow and break our cactuses using a fence post. Then we learned how to manipulate water to having all the items go to one spot for the collection system. And now we're actually going to learn the mechanics of the collection system. I would recommend using a Minecart hopper collection system. How this works is you should have 2 power rails on each end, so it gives it a boost when you hit the block, and the minecart would just keep on going and going, and it will collect anything from the top of here. So if I had like some cactuses grow, it should pick it up and it will go to the collection system, and it would stop and it would put all the items in the chest. Now when it collects all the items, it will power back up and it will go and try to collect more items. Now the only really major redstone is the stopping and going. The reason why we have to stop it is so we have time for the hopper to actually give all its items, or else it would be too quick for the collection system. Let's break down the redstone. Okay, now that I removed the chest, all this basically is that the hopper minecart goes over here, and when the items in this hopper, the comparator will detect that there's items in this hopper, so it will power on, and it will power this block, which will turn off this redstone torch, which is called inverting the torch, so it will be off, which will turn off the redstone line, which will unpower this block. Now that block is powering these rails, so if that's unpowered, the rails will be unpowered, so the minecart can't move anymore. So if we demonstrate this, drop that. Look, okay, you saw that? It picked it up, it went over here, and now there's items in this hopper, and it's powering the block, which is unpowering the torch, and unpowering the block, and yeah, now it just has to wait till there's no more items in this, and then it will just keep on going. So let's get rid of the items in the hopper, and everything turns back on, the system's working. Good luck building that! Okay, let's recap. We got the 3 major mechanics for the cactus farm. We got the growing and breaking with the fence post, so the items will fall on the ground. So then we use water, we manipulate the water so that all the items go to a spot. And then we collect the items by using a hopper system like this, and then all the cactuses go into a storage system. Now I added all 3 mechanics and I built a small cactus farm of my own, and as you can see, it has everything that we went over. We have the cactuses, and as they grow they break on the fence post, and then they go in the water, and now we have them in this spot so that the minecart system goes and picks up everything, and everything is in this system. And ignore the items. So I hope that these 3 mechanics can help you build your very own cactus farm. You could, some ideas is you could like layer them, you could like double the size, you could just go infinite. Good luck building your own cactus farm. By the way, should I continue the series of how I explain mechanics of a farm and you could build your very own? Comment down below.